All right. Pretty stoked to have these guys here. I saw them play. They can talk about the collective a little bit more themselves. I'll let them share that. But I saw them at Oak Brewing back in, was it January?
January.
Fantastic. I love the combination of the guys. It was just super. So you've got Greg Koch, Jimmy Voegeli, like I'm part of the band introducing my band. Kurt Koenig, and Matt Liebert on drums. Give him a big hand. Let's go.
everybody, how about it for Greg Koch right away? How about it for that? This is a lot of fun. We play once a year, maybe. We're already over our quota. This is number 2 by one song. I did the math myself. Yeah, let's. What do you want to try to do?
That's on you.
All right.
Something of a syncopated
Let's
organization.
do that. Call Love, the one we did. Me and the 5.
The one we did at the rehearse, at the
Okay.
reception.
You were there.
But you
You're
were
in the
singing.
5? I'm with you. As opposed to a game. No 4.
Ever.
No 4.
One, 2. I go nuts when I see them talking to my baby. I don't see what I see, make her such a lady. Them boys better watch out, 'cause man don't stand in their way.
Well, all right. How about that Jimmy Voegeli, ladies and gentlemen? He's from that New Glarus, Wisconsin. He likes farm animals. And who doesn't? In moderation. Well. We're going to do a song right now by Blind Lemon Pledge. And it's a thing called Going Down Slow. Or something like that. Didn't get that. My fun. If I never get well no more, you know I've had my fun. If I never get well no more, you know my health it is failing. I believe I'm going down slow. Somebody wrap my poor mother up and tell her about the shape I'm in. Somebody wrap my mother up and tell her about the shape I'm in. Well, tell her to pray for me and to forgive me for my sins. Jimmy, you sinner. Send me no doctor. That doctor won't do me no good. Don't send me no doctor. That doctor won't do me no good. You know it's all my fault. I never did a damn thing I should. Great sugar book. south. You better look for my clothes home on the next train south. You better look for my clothes home. And if you don't see my body, well, all you can do is moan. Moan.
Sorcery. Skullduggery.
Skullduggery.
How about on the basis of Kurt Koenig, everyone? He's played with everyone here and there and in between. And we must mention the great Matt Lieben back there on the drums. We must. It's in our contract.
No. Nope. Nope.
I do the eternal little hi-hat on there. Yes.
Keep him honest.
See how it goes.
We like to do a little something right now by Johnny Guitar Watson. It's called "It's a Real Mother for You." It goes something like this. Gonna buy a new car, but the price ain't right. Be a damn sight cheaper. Start riding the bike. They make a nail kind of powder. Got the babies crying. Rent's going up higher. Got the parents lying. Lord, it's a real mother for you. Makes you want to vote for cover. And if you look, you will discover that it's a real mother for you. Yeah, that's right. Gonna go to a disco, get to trouble the world. Dance to the music, yeah, yeah, yeah. that the DJ played. And when the lights come on, like you knew they would, you go home and you face the music that don't sound too good. No one is a real mother for you. It makes you wanna walk for cover. And if you look, you will discover that it's a real mother for you. Yeah. Oh, yes, Jimmy. That makes you wanna walk for cover. And if you look, you will discover that it's a real powerful. Yeah, that's right. It's a real powerful. It's a real powerful. It's a real powerful. It's a real powerful.
Yes! Some real gristle. let's try it and see.
All right.
See. 1, 2, yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Baby, won't you please come love me one more time? Oh, baby, won't you please come love me one more time? 'Cause I need you so much, you're driving me out of my mind. Didn't mean to hurt you, baby, like I did. Oh, I didn't mean to hurt you, baby, like I'm done. Because I need you so much, I know that you're the only one. Says baby, 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 won't you please come home? Baby, 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 won't you please come home? Somebody's rumbling, got the rubbers at my door. Hey, baby, won't you please come home? Give it up for Greg Ryder. All I wanna do is be with you the rest of my life. Oh, I didn't know good living the rest of my life. But if you say it ain't so, can we make it for cheers tonight? I says, oh baby, 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 won't you please come home? Baby, 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 won't the world is at my door. Baby, won't you please come home? 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 Mad Libbin on them drums.
Thank you. Thanks again. Keep them coming. Yeah.
We like to do a song by them Rolling Stones. And this is a song called Let It Bleed. Or something like this. Our own little version. that jaded, faded, junky news. Oh, a pleasant company. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we all need someone we can bleed on. And if you want it, baby, when you can bleed on. Well, we all need someone who can bleed on. And if you want it, baby, well, you can bleed on me. I don't know. We're going to take a short pause for the cause. Don't forget, we do have a sign-up sheet here for the Third Coast Blues Collective and some flyers for their upcoming dates. Jimmy and I have a little bit of merch, an abbreviated amount. There are also some free mosquitoes we can also offer you as well. No extra charge. So come and see us, and then we'll be right back to rock some more. Am I right or am I right?
You're right. And I have a band called the Jimmies. We're going to be in Waukesha next Saturday with Marcia Ball coming to town, the Waukesha Blues Fest. And there's a little old band called Rev Raven and the Chain Smoking Altar Boys with West Side Andy. We're going to Jamaica in February, the two bands, so we'll have information on how you can do that. So, how about it for this band, everybody? Greg, Matt, Kurt, we'll be right back. Just a short break.
How about that Jimmy Bagley, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, you got one? Oh.
Chuck wagon, that's called.
That's called the chalk.
The Chuck.
Hey, real quick, someone has a red GMC Acadia up on the hill there. The keys are in it, and it's been running the whole time. So nobody's in it. I'll gladly go turn it off, leave the keys on the seat, but do you want it running? So just a heads up, it's right at the top of the hill back there. So I don't want you to run out of gas. So anyhow, public service announcement, all done.
We're just gonna sit here and wait and see who goes. Like 4 people. How many Acadias are there out there?
Yeah, we can. It's a free country center.
Oh, you want to do Gangster Love? Sure. I gotta remember these words. We'd like to do a song right now by Johnny Guitar Watson, and this is a song that Steve Miller kind of appropriated the Gangster of Love moniker from this very jam. And we'd like to do it for you. It's in the key of G, perhaps the most vibrant of all the keys, especially here in Lake Country. It seems to resonate with the fauna and the flora and the fauna. Do you want to see what I'm saying? Here we go. Jesse James, Frank James, Bill Kidd, and all the rest. Supposed to have been some bad cats out in the West. They could have dug me in my gangster ways. They'd have hung up their guns and made it to the grave. Cause I'm a gangster of love. I'm a gangster of love. They walk into the bar, girls from near and far say he's a gangster of love. Robbed the local beauty contest of their first place winner. They found her with me having a big steak dinner. Well, they tried to get it to go back and pick up her prize. She stood up and told them, you just don't realize he's a gangster of love. That's right. He's a gangster of love. When I walk down the street, all the girls I meet say he's a gangster of love. Jumped on my white horse Cadillac and I rode across the borderline. Roped 65 girls, kissed them all at the same time. Put another 25 or 30 and I put them on a freight. $1 million reward for me in each and every state. The sheriff said, "Are you Guitar Watson?" in a very deep voice. I said, "Yes," said Brother Sheriff, "and that's your wife on the back of my horse. 'Cause I'm a gangster of love. I'm a gangster of love. When I walk down the street, all the girls I meet say he's a gangster of love. Well, he's a gangster of love. He's a gangster of love. Well, he's a gangster of love. He's a gangster of love.
Here's a little ditty you may have heard of. You may not have. It requires a little sing-along.
Yes, we'll do it as it goes.
Slow it down. Right there. Someone knocking at the door, someone ringing the bell, someone knocking at the door, someone ringing the bell. Do me a favor, open the door and let it in. Someone knocking at the door, someone ringing the bell. Someone knocking at the door, someone ringing the bell. Do me a favor, open the door and let him in. Ooh. trombone. Sister Susie, Mama Joan, Martin Luther, Billy Bob, Governor Norrie, feel the road, open the door, let me try it. Someone knocking at the door, someone ringing the bell, someone knocking at the door, someone ringing the bell. Do me a favor, open the door and let him in. I want to hear you guys sing it. Here we go. Someone knocking at the door, someone ringing the bell, someone knocking at the door, someone ringing the bell. Do me a favor, open the door and let 'em in. Sister Susie, Mama Joan, Martin Luther, Billy Bob, George and Rita, give her a love. Do me a favor, let 'em in. Help me out right there again. Someone knocking at the door, someone ringing the bell, someone knocking at the door, someone ringing the bell. Do me a favor, open the door and let me in. Let's try and whistle again. You can do it.
Open the door.
Seemed to work.
Are you guys having fun? Good. I want to thank you all for coming out. This is really cool. This is special. We don't get to do this very often. I don't know if you're all aware, but Greg Koch is considered like one of the top 100 guitar players in Greene County and the rest of the world, actually. It's an honor to be up here. Honor to be with both of these guys too. How about it for Matt and Kurt?
We're gonna do a little Johnny Cash song that we're gonna destroy, and go something like this here. I hear that train a coming and it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison and time keeps dragging on. Oh, that train it keeps rolling right down the sand. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't never get the runs. But I shot a man in his Schwamb just to watch him die. Ah, sucker. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hate my head. Give me. In a fancy dining car, they're probably drinking coffee or smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be. Those people keep it moving, and that's what torture. from that prison if the railroad train was mine. I tried to get a little further, just a further down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I left that lonesome gristle on my blues away.
How about all these guys? Don't sit down, get back down here. I got 29 ways to get to my girl.
She's every man's dream. She could be the phone out in a girly magazine. I got to satisfy Susie. I've got to satisfy Susie. I've got to satisfy Susie. Susie so satisfies me. I got a brand new Chevy, shine up in the drive, shift up to the limit, 'cause Susie likes to fly. I got to satisfy Susie. I've got to satisfy Susie. I've got to satisfy Susie. Susie so satisfies me. Jimmy, get some. Shine up in the drive, shift up to the limit, 'cause Susie likes to fly. I've got to satisfy Susie. I've got to satisfy Susie. I've got to satisfy Susie. Susie so satisfies me. Well, now Susie's into loving any way she can, but she don't give a gristle to any other man. I got to satisfy Susie. I've got to satisfy Susie. I've got to satisfy Susie. Susie so satisfied me, yeah.
Here's a nice little thing. Here's a nice story for you. People keep on loving, believers keep on believing. World keep on turning, so don't be too low. Now check this out. Warriors keep on warring, dying. World, keep on turning. It won't be too long. Check this out here now. Lovers, keep on loving. Teachers, keep on teaching. World, keep on loving. Won't be too long. I'm so glad that they've been trying on again. For the last time on earth, there ain't no home to sing. I'm so glad that they've been trying on again. 'Cause they'll keep on trying, keep on living the high ground. Yeah. Keep on living the high ground. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a great car right there. Warriors, keep on warring. For your people, keep on dying. Sons of world, keep on turning. Don't be too long. I'm so glad that they've been trying on again. For the last time on earth, there ain't no home to sing. I'm so glad that they've been trying on again. 'Cause I keep on trying, keep on living the high ground. Yeah. Keep on living the high ground. Oh. Keep on living the high ground. Keep on living the high ground. Yeah. Cause it won't be too long. The revolution shall not be televised. Thank you very much. How about it for all the dancers tonight? That's fun.
lot of pressure. I know. A lot of pressure.
Ready? You ready? Oh, you don't want me?
I slept with you a long time ago. I slept with you a long time ago. I slept with you, baby. Went down to Mexico. If I had followed my first mind, if I had followed my first mind, I'd have been gone since my second time. Son, what do you think? Jimmy on those keyboards. I should have been gone. Instead of staying right here, down on this cold floor.
Koch, everybody! Matt Lyman! Kurt Koenig!
James Bagley, which in Swiss means.
Yeah, we'll try to be. I'll try to be good. Marcia will be good.
Would you like another selection?
Don't forget to give a big round of applause to Rich. This is his house, man. How about for Rich Hancock? Support that guy any way you can. We got one more, everybody. I got nothing. Sitting here waiting by the home. When it's 8 o'clock, baby, sitting here waiting by the home. When I'm sitting here praying, praying that you come right home. Tell me, baby, you might have to do it now, man. Tell me, baby, you might have to do it now. Somehow, so ringing. When I'm sitting there waiting, sitting here waiting, sitting there waiting, sitting here waiting. I'm sitting there waiting, sitting here waiting, sitting there waiting, sitting here waiting. And I'm sitting there praying, praying that you go around. Let me talk. third. No animals were injured in this production.